Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Ali here. Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to trade a trend line. I'm going to show you one of my live trades, how I properly execute a trade. In my previous video, actually, when I talked about the best way to trade the trend lines or the best strategy to trade the stocks, which is trend lines, a lot of people ask me on how to actually execute the trade, on how to actually enter the trade, how to draw the trend lines, and how to exit the trade or how to take profits. All right, so in this video I'm going to show you all of that. I'm going to do a live commentary on one of my trades that I recorded. So let's get into this. So now you can see that this is the chart that I see. The layout of this chart is designed for me to have an eagle's view or the bird-eyes view of a stock. All right, so this is a daily chart. This is a 15-minute chart. This is a 5-minute chart, and this is a 1-minute chart. Okay, the daily and the 15-minute charts are basically telling me the overall trend of the stocks. So the daily stock looks like that it was downtrending, and lately it has been going up. So if it's going up, it means that most likely the stock is going to go up that day. Remember, the way you figure out is that you always know this one rule, which is trend is your friend. So the trend is upwards, you want to look for a buying opportunity. If this trend is downwards, you want to look for a downward or a shorting opportunity. All right. So now that I'm already biased to look for a buying opportunity, the next step is to find a bullish signal or a buying signal that the stock gives me. All right. And that's where the trend line strategy comes in. So I noticed a trend forming here. And my goal is that if it does break that trend line and goes up, I'm looking to buy somewhere close the break and expect the stock to make an up move. And that's where I would peel my profits. The cool thing about this strategy is that I have plenty of time. I already have a plan already laid out already, right? That I've already drawn the trend and I'm just waiting for it to break. Once it breaks, that's when I'm gonna get in. If it doesn't break, I'm not gonna get in, right? So also another cool thing about it is that it has a very good risk to reward ratio. So if it does break, I'm gonna buy in this area, and if it fails, I'm gonna get out. If it works, I'm gonna take a bigger profit. So now notice that I'm getting my orders ready, but since it hasn't broken out of this trend yet, I'm not gonna buy. But I'm gonna have my orders ready. As soon as it does, all I have to do is just execute my order. Okay, and you're gonna see. Now notice it's about to break. Okay, as soon as it breaks, I'm gonna get in. But look, it did not break. And since it did not break, I did not get in. So I'm still waiting for it to break. Fast forward. Now it's breaking, right? So as soon as it starts to break, I want to see the volume here as well increasing, which means more buyers are stepping up. All right, and you can see the volume bars are getting bigger than the previous volume bars. So now it looks like it's about to break. All right, so now it's breaking. So now as soon as it's breaking, I do not have to freak out and just chase the stock. It's gonna come down and I'm gonna get a better price. Okay, normally what happens is that when the stock breaks out, it waits for a few minutes before it goes. All right, so you have plenty of time, like sometimes 5 to 10 minutes, and I think that's what it's gonna do in this case as well. So now that I'm entered into a trade, my plan is if it does break below inside this trend line, I'm gonna get out. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna take a bigger profit. All right, so my stop loss is very small, but my profit risk or my profit taking is way bigger. So if I lose less, but if I win big. Okay. And one thing that I'm trying to add to my strategy is that if I do see a good opportunity, as in this case where the stock did break out and now it's holding outside for a longer period of time, which means there's a higher probability of the stock working, I add to my position. So I can take some more risk because there's a high probability of it working. So why not buy some more shares, right? But again, always still I go up with the stop, right? One thing that you want to take out from this lesson is that you always need to have your stop loss and you need to know when you're going to stop out. So in this case, I'm going to stop out if it breaks below this trend. And as you can see, it's still holding. If it holds, I'm going to add more to my position, all right? And I have my order ready, but I've not executed yet. I'm already in with some shares, but if it does work, I'm going to add more. And looks like it's working, so I'm going to add more to my position. And I got filled. So now I'm extra heavy with my position size. And now I'm waiting for it to go. Fast forward. It's still hanging out outside the trend, which is a good sign, okay? Now, one thing you notice that once I entered my position, I already have my stops, I already have my profit targets. I don't have to worry about anything, okay? I'm done. I can just go back, sit and relax, do my thing, and let the trade work, okay? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna lose less, but if I'm right, I'm gonna win more than I'm willing to risk, okay? Now, money is not the I don't think that you should look at the money or how much I'm making or how much I'm losing. Okay, it's about the process. You can risk $50 and make 100, or you can risk $1,000 and make 2,000, right? It's about everybody's own risk tolerance. So it doesn't matter how much I'm buying or how much I'm making. It does not matter. It's all about the process. Okay. So fast forward. There you go. Moved. It's about to hit some of my profit targets. Now notice how I have put my limits, like I'm selling some and I'm selling some more and I'm selling some more up as it goes up. Okay, what does that does is that I take profit along the way, so that in case it goes up around this area and it comes back down, I still took some of my profits and I don't lose all the money. Okay, and another risk management strategy is that once you start taking your profits, you can move your stop loss on the next support area. So that way you don't end up losing. Okay, so you're reducing your risk, but you're maximizing your profits. All right, so as you can see, I'm moving my stops up right below the support. I took some profit already, so now I'm not as panicking when it's starting to come down because I took some profits and I'm gonna let the rest run and see what happens. So fast forward, it's working. Now as you see, I'm gonna take some more profits. And now, by the way, all my limits were already set when I entered into a trade. So I don't have to do anything. I don't have to plan anything. You can always move your limits up and take some more profits, but there's a fine definition or a fine line between being greedy and maximizing your profits. Okay, so I'm already taking way more. If you notice, my stop is just this much, but my profit is this much. So I'm already making more than I'm willing to risk. All right, so that's very, very important. That's the key here. And if you want to know how to set these orders, I've made a video on it. Just go back to my channel and look at it, how exactly I set these orders up. Okay. So it's coming to my next profit targets. And notice I'm not doing anything here. You can do whatever you want once you enter into a trade and you put your stops and put your limits. You can go do about your thing, do some other work or have breakfast or have coffee or do whatever you want. Your trade is gonna just do its job. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to look at it again and again. You're just gonna come back. Either you're gonna lose some or they're gonna make a lot more. Okay. There you go. Got hit my profit targets and it's still going up. So now notice I've moved my stops a little bit more up now, because if it does come back down, now the question is not how much I'm gonna lose, it's how much I'm gonna make, because my break even, now my stops are at break even. So even no matter, I'm not gonna lose money, but I can make more. Okay, there you go, I got hit more, and I think I'm gonna hit my final here. Now one thing you notice here is that what if I hadn't take the profits that I just did now, and the stock start to come back down, and all my limits were up here? I would panic, right? Because now it's about to go down, and all my profits that I was about to make, I'm gonna lose. That's why it's really important to take profits along the way. So now I'm not panicking as much as I would have if I hadn't taken any of my profits, right? And there you go, I got hit on my final, and I made like about $250. But again, money is not the part here, or money is not the topic here. It's about the process. If you want to make more money, you could have made way more money. With options, you can do even more. That's a separate video. But this is how I trade the trend line. This is how I try to maximize the profits, at the same time limit my losses. Okay, again, I could have been wrong easily, but if I was wrong, I would have taken a small loss. But if I was right, which I was in this case, I took a way bigger profit. Okay, and this is what the stock did, by the way. So if you notice, we got in here, took profits along the way, and basically took the meat of the move of the whole stock that day, and the stock did come back down. Now imagine if you had not taken any profit and the stock came back all the way down and you got stopped out. That'd be the worst thing ever. Okay, so always remember, do not be greedy. Okay, follow your plan, stick to your stop losses, and stick to your profit targets. All right, let me know if you like this video or if you have any questions on it. But I think that it's going to really help you on how to manage your trades. I still think that trading trendline breaks is one of the best trading strategies, especially for beginners. Very easy, you just simply draw a trend line, buy breaks, get out if it doesn't work, and take profits along the way. All right, so that's about it. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and like if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. All right, bye.